headlines, the news you might have missed, delivered fast. A group of Occupy Wall Street activists have bought $15 million worth of US citizens' outstanding debt and have abolished it. So far, the Rolling Jubilee scheme, which was set up by Occupy's Strike Debt movement, have managed to purchase and cancel $15 million worth of outstanding debt for only $400,000. This is possible because banks sell debt they don't think they will see repaid off to third parties, often for as little as 1/20th of what the debt is actually worth. Rolling Jubilee have focused primarily on purchasing debts that are related to medical expenses accrued in the unfair and expensive US healthcare market. According to the group, 62% of bankruptcies in the US are due to medical expenses, and they believe that no one should have to go bankrupt for necessary medical treatment. The Occupy Wall Street movement holds no illusions that this is going to solve the debt crisis, but they do hope that it will illustrate how the debt system works. That is, with what is essentially people's lives and well-being being traded like a commodity. They also hope that this will underline the need for healthcare reforms and greater support for their citizens. Now, for anyone cynical about the world and our humanity towards one another, here's a little something that should perk you up. On Friday, 5-year-old leukemia patient Miles Scott was given the chance to fulfill his dream of being a superhero, with San Francisco transforming itself for a day into Gotham City. Organised by the Make-A-Wish Foundation and an army of volunteers that included San Francisco's mayor, the San Francisco Giants football team, and even the city's police department, Miles was given the chance to become Bat-Kid for a day. At 10 AM, the bat symbol appeared on the Hyatt Hotel, and Miles emerged riding a Batmobile, thronged by adoring crowds and reporters, all held back by police barrier. Police even blocked off roads so that Bat-Kid could undertake such daring feats as rescuing a damsel from the cable car tracks and foiling the Riddler's attempts to rob a bank. Bat-Kid also had to rescue the San Francisco Giants mascot, who was kidnapped before the hero's very eyes by the dastardly penguin. At the end of the day, Bat-Kid was honoured in a special ceremony by the city's mayor. With Miles's leukemia finally in remission after 4 of his 5 years battling the disease, his parents hope that this very special day will close the door on this child having to fight for his life. To quick news, 66 Australians have been arrested as Canadian police smash a multi-million-dollar child pornography ring that they say is one of the worst they've ever seen. The investigation has led to over 350 people being arrested worldwide. Half of the 66 arrests in Australia were in Queensland, while in New South Wales, arrests included a Catholic priest, a former priest, and 2 teachers. To science! Certain species of hermaphrodite sea slug stab each other in the head during sex. While these kinky sea slugs are getting it on, they each inject a needle-like appendage into the forehead of the other. They then inject each other with secretions from their prostate glands. I do not suggest trying this at home. A new drug that causes deadly bacteria to digest itself might be our next weapon in the battle against drug-resistant superbugs. The drug, known as ADEP4, flips a switch in the cells that turns off their metabolism and causes them to self-digest. And finally, Disney fans will have at one point nodded sagely to the poignant wisdom in the Pocahontas song Colours of the Wind. How high will the sycamore grow? If you cut it down, then you'll never know. Sorry. But unfortunately, science doesn't seem to have seen Pocahontas. Meet Ming the clam, an Icelandic Arctica islandica bivalve mollusk. He is, /was, the oldest known living creature on the planet. In 2006, a pack of British researchers got a little carried away while trying to find out just how old Ming here actually was. i.e., they killed the poor creature. At the time, they aged Ming to be 405 years old enough to cement his place in the Guinness World Record books. But recently, using more refined methods, they've now judged that Ming was 507 years old when he died. That means he was born a year after Columbus set foot on America, and a decade before Martin Luther's Reformation. Ming's nickname comes from the Ming dynasty that was ruling China in the year of his birth. While science has retroactively tried to justify Ming's death by saying that it can offer us information on ocean temperatures for the past 500 years, Ming's true legacy will be advice on longevity. The key to longevity is if you wish to live a long and healthy life, do not live so long that science takes an interest.